as usual, but we are live.
Hey, we had people listen the last time.
Okay, you don't say hello until I say, hey, hello, Sue.
Shut up.
You're
I'll
missing.
say hello when I want to.
Okay, you're missing the point here.
Oh.
We have to do the shtick. Anyways.
Shtick.
All right, so let me get the intro out of the way. Welcome to the Tony Danza tap. Motherfucker, I can never say that right. Tony Danza tap dancing extravaganza. Okay, Joel is laughing at me right now like you wouldn't believe when he listens to
I
this.
thought you said no names.
Yeah, no, it's okay. He's allowed to laugh at me. No, we're not saying anything bad about him. We'll just change names to people we talk badly about.
Oops. I'm trying to take a picture. Shoot.
Just trying to take a picture of shoot, ladies and gentlemen.
No, because I want to post it on my Instagram. Like what?
On your Instagram.
Yeah, what we...
This is fascinating radio, by the way, Sue.
But I can't get it without...
Okay. So we're going to listen to Sue try to post something to her Instagram now for the next 20 minutes.
No. Can I just take like a screenshot of that?
Yes.
Okay, there's no information on it.
No, I have that on my fucking Facebook page.
Yeah, okay, I know.
Just make sure there's not an email address on there. I don't think there is on the left-hand side.
Yeah, it's an Apple thing.
Yeah, that's okay. But why don't you,
I'll crop it.
Okay, now we're just rambling. So, okay, let's, I'll probably edit the first, how many minutes of this? Yeah.
Like 2.
Okay. Well, it's 2 bad minutes of radio, so I'll probably edit that out. So let's start over. I'll edit the song in later. Welcome to the extravaganza that is known as the Foxwoods Hotel and Casino in Connecticut. Fucking phone down.
I'm trying to do this.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to like seriously.
Okay, I won't. It's down. It's on the bed.
And you get mad that I take my phone to poop.
No, I get mad that you take your phone to bed and sleep with it. Queer.
I only do that in case I need to turn the volume of the music down.
Oh, okay. The bedside table is obviously too far.
No, there's 4 speakers playing in the bedroom, and at the same time, the only way they don't really control the volume is from the app or remote control that controls all the speakers, like not at the same time, and it gets all weird.
Whatever.
Okay, fascinating. Okay, anyway, so back to refrigerators. So,
Wait.
Oh, okay.
No. Listen, should we go back to the beginning?
Beginning of what?
How this all started.
Refrigerators?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I would imagine.
The first nor'easter 3 weeks ago.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh. We had 3 in 10 days?
Yes, it was like 3 in like, I think, maybe 10 or 12.
Okay, well, it seems like it's been like fucking 2 years since anything's gone good.
Uh-oh.
It just seems that
Emo
long.
music break, please.
It's really only been a couple weeks. So that first storm, we lost power.
It was a weird pause. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to count.
Uh-oh, she's trying to count,
Friday,
ladies and gentlemen.
Saturday to Sunday into Monday.
This is even more boring than our first
like
one.
3.5 days. We lost it Friday afternoon, and we didn't get it back until... Wait, is that right? Until Tuesday when I got home from work, it was on. So I don't know how many hours or days that really is.
It was out for 5 days. Almost to the minute.
Yeah, but not 5 days times 24 hours.
Yes, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. No, excuse me. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
You don't even know what storm we're talking about, do
The
you?
first one. The one
First
that...
one.
Yeah. I do know what we're talking about.
And then we had the second one, which brought snow. Heavy, wet snow.
Okay, well, you're fucking meteorologist now?
No, we said we were going to talk about it.
Okay, so people...
Because on that day, my parents got into an accident.
Yes, they did.
Everybody's okay.
Cool. Sounds like we're... I can hear wrists cutting as we speak. People, I think, are very probably bored by that part of our lives. Play. So, our refrigerator survived the first power outage 5 days. So our refrigerator started kicking out like a month or so ago is when it started, like, the gasket, like, pulled off the freezer, right?
The seal, I guess.
Yeah. And it was too hard to put it back on, so I didn't do it. So it overworked the motor, I think. And
I think all the bunny fur did it.
maybe it was the bunnies in the freezer.
Oh, just don't. That's not funny.
I love that Angela, Dwight killed Angela's cat by throwing it in the freezer.
Understand why she was mad.
And it was still alive.
That's because the claw marks.
He tried to open my box of whatever in the freezer. Oh, shit. Anyways, back to animals and
Okay, so get back to the
appliances.
refrigerator.
Yeah, so all right, so it survived
So
the
I
first.
can- yeah,
No,
okay,
survived
go,
it survived the first one. Thank you.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's called
I'm
bad
only
radio.
the partner.
Talking over each other is bad radio. Slayer break.
Over my second time on the radio.
Angel of Death. Anyways, Slayer. So okay, Fridge survives the first one, even though it was on its like last legs.
It is 13 years old.
It is, which is old age for anything these days.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even mean that as like a weird, creepy joke. Anyways,
You're a weird creep.
yes. So yeah, so it finally gave up the ghost. I guess 4 days ago. So we're in the market for new.
Tuesday.
Yes. So.
Wednesday.
We need a new fridge, and we'll get off the fridge conversation here in a minute. But we need a fridge, and I want an ice maker. And I said, okay, so you have to run water to the ice maker. And I looked it up, and I know how to do that now. And you said, why do you need to run water to it?
Wait, isn't it just in there?
Okay.
Or don't you? No, I think I said don't you just add the water to it?
Oh.
Like from the not from the fridge, from the sink. Like you.
Like dump into like a big tub, and it makes
Yeah.
ice? Okay. That's probably the most rational thing you've ever said.
Well,
I totally understand what you're saying.
But that's what I meant. And then you said, where would you get the ice? Do you know where ice comes from? And I said, yeah, water.
Right. But I didn't...
And then you said, where's the water come from? And I said, well, from the fridge.
Okay. Yeah, so actually, what you were saying actually makes perfect sense. You thought you like manually added the water, but it doesn't just come like automatically from the pipes.
Well, I don't know what I meant now.
Okay. Well, in other words, okay. In any case, ice doesn't grow out of air. It requires water. It's actually all water.
Right. Yes.
So it has to be
And
hooked
the
up to
water
a
should have
sink.
just been in the fridge. To make the ice. I figured there's like a little machine that turns the water into the ice. Hence, ice machine.
Yes, Ice Jesus. He turns water to ice.
It's like dude. You put water in the freezer and it makes an ice cube. Obviously, there's a mechanism in the refrigerator that turns the turns the water into ice. Oh my God! Can we do a different topic?
We might want to start this one over.
We're not going to start it over.
Okay. Well,
Okay, we can. I mean, we can do whatever the fuck we want.
right, because we're staying in a hotel in Connecticut. Slayer break.
Meaning we're not live.
No, we're not live. Well, we are live to nobody that's listening.
Oh.
But technically, if you
So
were
you
to go to Spreaker.com, you would find us, and we are live. No, we're not getting advertisers.
Why?
Who is going to sponsor us?
That's from the other one.
Well, no, it's actually.
Isn't it?
Oh, you're talking about. Actually, no, it's Spreaker that actually pays you
Oh yeah.
for advertisers. Like, if they run ads and like can sell shit, they'll give you a small percentage of that, which I
Right.
think is pretty rad.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, iTunes doesn't do that, but subscribe on iTunes, please, because that's what's most important.
I don't know why.
Because iTunes is like the only place people get podcasts from, even though there's like 18 billion options
Why not
out.
Google Play?
That's what I do, and I do it because it's the same interface that I use to play music, and I'm in the same app. And they don't have. They're missing Ryan's podcast though. They have everything I listen to except for Ryan's podcast, and they only
I
keep
listen
like
to Ryan's podcast.
right. You get it from Dogcatcher or something else. Like
No, I got it from my phone.
not from Google Play. It's not on Google
No,
Play.
I don't know. I think he emails me and I click a link. Obviously, not me personally, but everybody on the mailing list.
Oh, really? That's how you get your podcasts?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a really, really asinine way of doing it. I don't mean insulting.
It's actually really easy. When he sends an email saying there's a new one, you go click and it plays.
Well, but how are you ever going to discover like new podcasts and shit? Because you're only listening to one podcast.
I don't like to listen. I only like to listen to a few people talk.
Okay, I hope I'm one of them.
I don't drive that much. You know, so what am I going to do? Sit at home and listen to my phone?
Oh, I do that when I'm working sometimes. Although it's hard to pay attention. So, like, I usually have the news on in the background for no reason. And it's like, I look up and the news has been on for like 12 hours. Like, why? I don't know.
Yeah, never mind.
And what?
Nothing. I was going to say you're never at work for 12 hours. You're just gone for that long. Because it takes so fucking long to drive.
What is one of the off-limit topics here?
I'm not talking about your job. I'm talking about the commute.
Yeah, it's pretty...
I feel awful for people that have commutes like that. It sucks.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. It's just gonna get worse. And honestly, I think that since like every job I've ever had, I've never had a job that was like remotely close to me my entire life, and I've always had a commute that was an hour plus, no matter where I worked.
Yeah, I know. You've had worse.
And yeah, slightly. But like,
well, regardless, you still have worse.
Because I've been doing it for so long and I've been working for so long, I think it's like seriously affected me emotionally.
That, you know what? That was the third thing about what I heard on the radio about the 3 bad things that. Remember I
Sitting
said?
in traffic?
Yes, that was the third one. Your morning commute.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's funny.
The 3 things that are going to kill you. Your deodorant.
Yes.
The water particles in the bottled water that you drank.
Yes.
And your morning commute.
That makes sense. Not the McDonald's or the...
Nope, that's exactly what they said.
It's stress.
Yep.
Okay.
The morning commute. Because it's freaking scary out there.
Yeah, man. Like, it's... I don't know if I'm just getting old or people are just getting more aggressive.
Yeah, way more aggressive. Dude, people didn't drive like this when we started driving.
I don't think so. I've never actually been scared of other cars up until the last 5 years of my life. Like, you know, it's always been like, oh, we're all going to the same place at the same time. And I think what changed me was when that dude fucking rear-ended me when we were going 10 miles an hour, like, up 95, and smashed in the back of my BMW with his fucking piece of shit Civic. Like,